Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. The three. Hits the three-point bomb.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Now here's LeBron. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A pure-looking jumper right there. Halliburton has such confidence in his ability to score.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Halliburton. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. And he drives in. And a wide open look for James.
LeBron James.
Knocks down the three ball. LeBron's got 6.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Halliburton for 3. Ranger with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Halliburton with it. From past the arc. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Making use of the corner pocket. Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive play.
Yeah, he just put his head down and went to work on the drive.
And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now, here's Halliburton. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Shoots the 3. And it's Halliburton missing. Here's LeBron. And James calls it down.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
And George with the stuff.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
Halliburton with the steal.
Away team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Halliburton. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Away team ball.
.32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Quick thinking by Halliburton, sensing the separation immediately and pulling up with confidence.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Parrish.
Granger outside. Oh, how about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible. Well, that's what playing above the rim looks like. Incredible.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Halliburton for three. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Albuquerque. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. Outside Jordan. That's good, and it's K.o.b.e with the assist. Jordan's got himself on the board with three there.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Team foul.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Holding nothing back there. Jordan gives the dunk his all.
And he's good on the three ball.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop him?
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays.
Oh, Michael Jordan taking flight.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Good luck for Halliburton. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been...
Oh, it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Now, here is Halliburton. 22 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jordan with it. Guarded now by and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
From deep, Parrish. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Parrish. Back to Halliburton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Halliburton's got 25 points.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's definite.
Battling inside. Jordan gets what he wants.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Halliburton for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now, here is Halliburton. 25 points in the game. Great D that time from Jordan. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And now they decided to foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood.
Albuquerque foul.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Second team foul.
And Durant already such a tough cover. And because of that versatility, and guys, he's only going to get better.
Pass to Cornette. Stolen by Durant. Down low. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Brady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Pelicans up 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now here's Jordan. Durant in the corner. Champ with the screen. O'Neal with the putback.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And that one's good, Caruso. Here is Durant. He's got 7. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you know that's the name of the game these days. Hit threes, spread out that defense.
Caruso, no good. O'Neal outside. Rebound by Albuquerque. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. It's good.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Durant down low. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
At this point of his career, Wilson's not going to like the other. So he's going to call on that shot, and it is definitely improved.
A timely pass to take full advantage of the opening. Great stop.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Caruso. No good on the 3. Outside for Durant. Flush by Durant.
And look at that young man go. Durant attacks the rim there with length and speed.
Wide open look here for Caruso. Carries it from 3-point range. Caruso's got 5 points now in the quarter. Jordan can't get it to go.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they're playing against him every time he takes the ball on the 3-point line. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. That's tipped and stolen by Chamberlain. Durant.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball.
Substitution on the court.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. K.o.b.e. that's for 2. Rebound by Albuquerque. And now we've got the intentional foul. For Albuquerque, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. drops for Caruso.
Well, as the younger generation would say, Alex Caruso has that dog in him. He's a tenacious player on both sides of the ball and is constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. He hits both from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Halliburton for three. He is rebounded by Manning. Albuquerque trails by three. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And that one's good. Champagne.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Outside Aldridge. For the lead. Parrish gets the rebound. Here's LeBron. Doesn't hit it. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Albuquerque shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And it's tied up with that one. At the end of the third, the score is uneven. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so George will bring it up for Albuquerque. Right here. With the drive. And it's George finishing it off.
Fantastic shooter indeed. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
We could celebrate tonight. You can't bring me down. Got my
And Albuquerque making a change here. Halliburton outside. Here's the three. Rebound, Parrish.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. George with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Halliburton inside the 3-point line. Misses the jumper. There's the 3. Johnson rips down the board. Halliburton right side. Johnson outside. He's off from 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
Johnson attacks.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson. Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Ray Allen.
Johnson. And there's the dunk.
Second
A
personal foul.
wiry athlete, James Johnson. Too loud plays.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He answers with a dunk of his own.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, it's the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Now Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Allen. 4 on the shot. Takes it inside. And the shot goes in.
One cool customer, Ray Allen, great in these situations.
Off target from outside. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And tries for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. And so George will bring it up for Albuquerque. Outside O'Neal. Down he goes for 3.
Oh, what a basket, no doubt, from deep.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Halliburton on the wing. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here.
Substitution on the court.
Caruso with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Shear with the screen. The long shot, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, almost expect him to still very low.
LeBron James.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach has breathed a huge sigh of relief. Well, he's no stranger to big moments, and that's why they gave Caruso the ball there.
And so they foul intentionally.
Robert Parrish. First personal foul. 15
So
foul.
first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws would give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Robert Parrish.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throws.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. I'm not empty that time. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And so he's picked up his final foul. For the rest of this game.
Ray Allen.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Durant fires. The 3 doesn't go. And so Albuquerque takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plug into the roster. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
Now Parrish.
I got him.
Blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Now O'Neal, following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep to the middle, and the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Halliburton for three. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room.
There's nowhere to stay still whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
It's taken away by Smith. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got seven. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster. We're seeing the results of that.
Here's Ananobi. Robert Parrish making his last shot. There's a call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Now here is Smith. He's got seven. And a miss there on the triple. There's 1:54 left in the first. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Pass to Parrish. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Taking what the defense gives him and showing how effective his jumper can be.
George, that's a two-pointer. Parrish grabs the board. Albuquerque leading by 5. Smith on the wing. Smith with the stuff.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Pass to LeBron. Here's Halliburton. 5 and finished off by Halliburton.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
The kick out to Ananobi. Paul George and slams it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Halliburton looking around.
Blocking foul. Hold on.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
second personal foul.
Here goes drop for Smith.
At the line for two.
Smith hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside, SGA. And that does it for the first quarter. Albuquerque out in front. They're up by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well. Putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Just tremendous playmaking. Moving it out to the 3. That was a high-level pass.
Now here's Brunson. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. K.o.b.e. with it. Defended now by Wagner. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. That's in, coming off the assist from K.o.b.e.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Jack, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Wagner. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Here's Wallace. He takes it in.
And Wallace goes just fumbling down the lane.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside, K.o.b.e. Pass to Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal on the wing. From 20 feet out. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Brunson outside. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected from Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
Look at his physical attributes. Nothing jumps out at him. But it's all that 20 years with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision. That's what makes him elite.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Down low. Out to K.o.b.e. Pass to O'Neal. Wagner with the block.
Well, that's impressive defense by Wagner. He gets himself into great position.
That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Brunson outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Some exceptionally physical defense from O'Neal. He loves using that size to shut you down. Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hopping on the board. The 19-foot shot. Here's Chamberlain. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Takes a 3. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
3 points.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Stolen by O'Neal. So it's Albuquerque in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. 13 points was their
And how about the young man showing his balance? Halliburton campaigning for the dunk contest with that one.
K.D. back for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Steps back. And that's a foul called on Shane Gilgeous-Alexander.
Timeout.
That's his first foul. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Smith on the wing. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Outside for George. Now here's LeBron. Driving the clock. LeBron James attacking. And the dunk by James.
And if LeBron looks explosive on your TV monitor, that's nothing compared to being a defender watching him come downhill right at you.
Here's Jordan outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jordan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Parrish. And Parrish finishing it off.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Here's Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Smith with the stop.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
1:44 left for the third. Pass to Jordan. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen by Parrish. O'Neal inside. Still scoreless. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. They kick out to Anunoby. Smith for 3.
Capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
Stolen by Anunoby. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Jordan. Albuquerque shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
4th team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, he have something in his eye on that shot?
Taking 2 shots.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And to Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And a guy who can get up off the floor. Halliburton will throw one down if you sleep.
This one for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
He's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Wasted no time on that one. George has got 5.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
And here is Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
Long deep for Braun. Here's Smith. And it's sent back by George. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Albuquerque leads by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
35.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. LeBron left side. The athletic move by LeBron James.
Yeah, it seems like every night we get someone trying to break the glass.
Brunson draws the double. Stolen by Parrish. And here's Jordan outside. Offensive rebound. To tie it up. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that'll tie this game up.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
That is a screen. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. And Albuquerque leads by 3.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game. And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. He can beat you in so many ways.
And down goes the 3.
Well, we talk about icing his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a flat shot.
Wallace attacking. And he jams it in.
How about that? Flying high to sit that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Now Wagner.
Away team
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution for the away team.
For 3. Knocks down the 3.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
George. And Jabbar in the post. Oh, Kareem, too good inside.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
4-point game. Oh, good on the layup. Double team. Halliburton right side. And there's the 3.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
Right here. Ooh, what a move. What a move.
I'm not sure they expected Wallace to make that move, but Ben being fearless doesn't get phased in the big moment.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Showing time and time again he is comfortable being that first option. Brunson delivering in the front. And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, he's a guy willing to step up.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. To take the lead. It's in. His shot is pure.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
Got loose. Stolen by Anunoby. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Timeout.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws. And now, up 3, they've got to play smart.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And what's their best move at this point?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Here's Durant. And he does not hit.
And Durant already such a tough cover, and because of that versatility, and guys, he's only going to get better.
And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots at the line missing. 1 to go. And he nails the third. And the intentional foul there stops the clock.
Kevin Durant. First personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though, so he can't get either to fall. Durant up top. It's in.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better fit.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And guys, it all comes down to this one shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. tip, it's Oklahoma City. Booker with it. Dunk by Booker.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there.
And it's Brunson missing. And here's O'Neal laying off on Oklahoma City.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Brunson goes in. Rejected by Booker.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim. But now Shaq is one powerful dude.
Now here's Jim. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Right, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
First team foul.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. On the wing, Booker. For three. And he's good on the three ball. Booker's got 5 points so far.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite. And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes, but also we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Lobbed up there for Booker. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Parrish with it. Guarded now by Shaq. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that goal. Too much height, too much talent.
Stephen Curry.
Curry, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Richard Jefferson.
And you don't always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
It's tipped. O'Neal with the steal. Over Abdul-Jabbar.
Shaquille O'Neal.
And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
How about Shaq with the mid-range there? Willingness to step out and expand his game. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And there's some entertainment value in the windmill.
Oh, a rim shaker and a wrist breaker.
And you can see how the entire arc is open to Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting. Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Austin Reeves.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Catch and fire. Reeves always ready to pull the trigger.
Halliburton for three. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Reeves in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Reeves has got 6 points.
And the defense has to be more mindful of Reeves, especially when he's roaming around there in the corner.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Calgary leading by 5. It's stolen by Jefferson. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
O'Neal from long range. And again, Calgary with the triple.
Rushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Personal foul.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Curry outside.
Stephen Curry.
Good on the triple.
3 points.
He's got 11.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Halliburton, no good. Calgary leading by 13. Shots good by Jefferson.
Well, sometimes it's just this easy. He gets the ball and fires.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy.
And so it's Calgary. 13.
Calgary. 36.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Calgary.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Nobody near George. And he's good on the three ball.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Booker, good.
Let's go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press these in.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 6 points for Devin Booker.
You love seeing the unselfishness.
LeBron James.
And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
16 feet away. And again, it's Calgary.
And the confidence this kid has in his shot is something else. Booker isn't afraid to let it fly.
Well, that's just outstanding focus, absorbing the contact and finding a way to finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Top of the key, Booker. Over Wilson. Booker, no good.
Yeah, even though he was open, those leaners are tough to make.
That one goes. Count it. KD's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you love seeing the young swingman Durant be so decisive offensively. He's such a quick release.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Just tremendous playmaking there, moving it out to the three. That was a high-level play. Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
The wide open look for Durant. Hits the three-point bomb. KD's got a
Off the chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
Durant deciding where to go. O'Neal high post. Out to KD. Just 5 to shoot. And there's Jordan outside. Jordan drills the three.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch. Jordan has a musical rhythm to his game.
Well, that's nice. You just throw it up there, and he'll go get it.
Jordan, that's for two. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. 8 points for him. Here's Booker. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And Calgary leads by 12.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create a winning shot. It's a part of his game that's coming a long way.
First personal foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And for the ball out of bounds, Collison touched it last. Just under 4.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And this kid, Durant, gets up in a hurry. What an incredible athlete.
Here's Booker. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, his scoring has been the story here. The defense has got to try a different approach because to this point, they've had no answer.
Jackson with 3. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. They get a hand on it. Here's Durant. And a wide open look for Jordan. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
He is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
It could go. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Calgary. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so Booker will bring it up for Calgary. For the 3. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's the drive. And it's Parrish slamming it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising that he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Here's Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
He hits both from the strike.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
And again, it's Calgary.
Well, look, if you can pull up off the dribble, under control, you're in the driver's seat.
O'Neal with the rebound. Calgary leading by 5. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Traps in the tray.
3 points.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominant Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Pass to George. George finishing it off.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down to adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Here's Shaq. O'Neal showing no mercy.
Guys, I feel bad for the ref on that. Shaq is one powerful dude.
And so, here's Calgary. The offensive rebound. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
From deep, Parrish. Rebound by Calgary. Takes the 3. Harden's shot is off. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 8 points.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Good on the three-point shot.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
Mr. Collins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From deep, Parrish. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Calgary leading by 5. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
And here is Parrish, guarded by Green. The tray, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, in the right spot for the board, and he made it count with the ball.
Here's Harden. Clean kicked in by Halliburton. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. the third quarter. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And this is what Booker is known for. This young guard more than capable of being a lights-out scorer.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not kicked off.
The three for K.o.b.e. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. K.o.b.e's got 16.
And you just love how quickly K.o.b.e. gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
For Calgary, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And both free throws good for James Harden. The three from K.o.b.e. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green. He's gone 1-1 in the game so far from the line.
And there's just so many things Durant does well. If they all fire together, he can be a special player in this league.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Jefferson gets the bucket.
Shows the quickness that time. Jefferson just gets it in a hurry.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game and he's on the board for 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally. For Calgary, they've been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Free throw good, Reeves. And so he hits both. It's stolen by Jefferson. Stolen by Wilson. And that does it for the first quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Calgary out in front. Up by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Blocking foul call. Stephen Curry. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Reeves.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, you hate to see sloppy, careless play like that. It's so unnecessary.
Rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Here's Wilson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
Here's Reeves.
Well, look, you can't just give him the lane like that. Come on.
Here's Wilson. Action coming off the assist from K.o.b.e.
At this point of his career, Wilson's not going to like the often things, but he's worked hard on that shot. It is definitely improving. Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And it's been this way all night. How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
The basket is good.
Nice jumper there, sinking it.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. And Calgary making a change here. Calgary leading and down it goes.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's gracious. You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest.
O'Neal here for the rebound.
And the great shooters know they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
How
answer by Reeves. This guy is a commander.
Three-pointer, good.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that,
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
Out of bounds, it'll be Calgary's ball.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 0, Tyrese Halliburton.
At one point, they led by 16. The three goes down.
And no doubt he is capable of getting hot. Reeves is a machine when that stroke is there for him. And I think we're seeing that tonight.
What a difference in this crowd right now.
that's how you silence a building.
Durant. What a response. Hitting the three of their own.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
It's a 14-point game. Stephen Curry buries the deep ball.
3
And you
points.
got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
8-second difference between the shots and the game. And so Curry will bring it up for Calgary. Rodman looking it over. Reeves fires. The three doesn't go. And so Calgary takes the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy.